Don't mind me just getting ready for my audition. This is my music, but I need to take some plastic sheets and put my music in it because it's new music. Let me show you my resume because that's fun. I'm covering up stuff you can't see. So this is the top. It says Abbie Wells, got a little picture of me. It's got just some little information that they might need to know. And then there's everything I've been, well, not everything, but my top 10, basically. Training that I've done, special skills, Shabuya. Then I had to fill out this audition sheet, again, covering up stuff you can't see, with just like parts I want to play, if I'm open to other things, conflicts, etc. So a little look-see at my binder. I've got the first page here, just in case. I've got this to here. I have the song written at top where I start, etc. We flow through here. We turn the page again. I've got some notes that I wanted to put in, just in case, and then that's where I stop. And then back here, I've got my audition stuff.
I could have danced all night, I could have danced all night, and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before. I'll never know what made it so exciting. How all at once my heart took flight. I only know when he began to dance with me. I could have danced all night. Wow! And that is that on my audition. Wow.
Hello, so therapy is over now. I think I'm gonna put on eyeliner. I don't know. Probably should put on eyeliner. I want to wear glasses, but I don't like to wear glasses during auditions because I don't wear glasses. And then I feel like they hide my eyes, and I don't wear glasses, so there's no need to hide my eyes. The clip you saw of me practicing the song, it went okay, but I am doing it in the context of like if Maria was singing it in Sound of Music. If you know the movie, there's a part where she dances with Captain Von Trapp, and after that, she like runs away back to the Abbey. So in my head, she is singing this to the nun lady after she runs away from the Von Trapps, basically. So it's like a sad-ish song rather than like a happy-ish song. So I'm like, oh, let's start out happy. Then let's start off like, I'll never know what made it so exciting because I can't. I'm not going back to that. I'll never know what made it so exciting. Why all at once my heart took flight. I only know that when he began to dance with me, I could have danced all night. It's sad because she doesn't think she's gonna have it anymore. Which, when I use pre-recorded music, didn't really get that because it's like, and that is not sad. So we'll see how it goes. All right, I went through, I sang it again. I'm all like ready here. I put eyeliner on my eyeballs, try to cover up my acne. I kind of want to sing it again, but I also don't want to like push it. I don't want to wear my voice out before I even get there. I think the last time went pretty well. I have to remember to act and focus on breathing. These are the things because I haven't done this in so long. I have to remember the things that you need to do when you're singing and performing. Here's to hoping that I remember them all.
So the audition went okay. I don't know. I don't feel very good about it. That doesn't mean anything. That could just be me. I messed up at first. I had the unit come to display, but like it was a keyboard and not a piano, and the sound threw me off. So like what I'm used to hearing isn't what I heard, even though that's what it was. It wasn't what I'm used to. So I like missed the entrance, and I was like, sorry, can I start again? And so she played it, and I started again, and I sang it. I think it went all right. When you're singing with an accompanist you've never played with before, it's just, or you've never sang with before, or like haven't rehearsed with before, it's just interesting because like you don't know how they're going to play it. They don't know how you're going to sing it. And you can try and like give as many directions as you want. But I don't know. I just felt a little off. She was great. Great pianist. Beautiful. I was just a little off. I sang it and then they had me sing like half of it again basically. And she's like, I know this has nothing to do with like the song, but could you sing it again like you're in church and you can't be laughing? And I was like, sure. So I think I did that fine. I think I was off pitch in the first chunk of it, but I got back on track for sure. I know that because it started in a weird place that I wasn't used to. Again, I should have known that that could happen. Yeah, that's it. They have callbacks tomorrow. If I'm called back, I'll get an email this afternoon. If I'm not called back, that doesn't mean I'm not cast, but that means I don't have a callback. So we'll see. I'm kind of assuming that if I'm not called back, I'm not cast because I imagine they'll call back people that they want for Maria and Captain Von Trapp to see how they pair together. And I imagine they would call back the children maybe to see how they pair together or to see how Captain Von Trapp options and Maria options work with the children. I don't feel the best about it, but we did it. And that is what counts. I'm going to go change now, and then I'm going to get back in my car and go get a pickup order and probably go to Barnes & Noble because I am a sad boy.
So I'm getting the same video.
Hello. So our dog died. Mostly my family's dog. Riley. She died this morning. My mom took her to the vet like 2 weeks ago or so because they thought she was having like problems hearing and stuff and a few other things. The vet gave her some like meds. I don't know. And then my mom and my dad noticed that she was like breathing heavier like yesterday. And a little the day before. And so my mom called like the emergency vet line yesterday and they had her bring Riley in this morning. So they were at the vet this morning and they found like a mass like in her lung and stuff, and my mom had to like take a few samples of some of Riley's stuff to send to them so they could test it for like antifungal treatment or something like that. Like I literally called my mom after my audition on my way home and she was telling me like about how the vet went and she was like, I don't know, like worries me a little. And I'm like, I get that. She called me less than an hour later. I, as we know, maybe, don't have like a huge connection with pets. I love Riley. Like she, you know, I love Riley. But I'm allergic to Riley. And I'm allergic to every animal. So I don't have like a huge connection with animals. I just don't let myself go there really. So it's like weird and sad for me. But I'm honestly just like worried about my mom basically for a whole bunch of reasons, but also like because she was just home alone with Riley and my brother is in Wisconsin and my dad was like 2 hours away and she was just home alone. And I'm 4 hours away. Like, I just wish I could have been there for her. So my plan was to go to Barnes & Noble and get my order, my Walmart order, but I was sad, so I called John. Me and John got gas. We went to his church so he could like do a couple of things. Went to Barnes & Noble, and then we got McDonald's and watched some Steven Universe Future at his house. And then I got my pickup order and came home. And that's where we're at now. I'm gonna put my hair up and do some cleaning. I'll put my groceries away and then I'll show you some stuff that I got. Hello. So one of the things I got was new blue light glasses. I'm getting headaches all the time, but mostly at work. It gets really bad. So I'm like, all right, is it because of the stupid school fluorescent lights above me, coupled with the fact that I stare at a screen for my job? Highly likely. So instead of, I'm also like, maybe I need a mattress. But instead of spending $500 on a new mattress first, I spent almost $100 on a nice pair of blue light glasses. I got them from Zenny. So let's take a gander at what they look like. Ooh, pretty. Those are cool. Ooh, dashing. Whoa, look at me. I am hip. I am with it. Yeah, they're fine. Look at that. Aw, cool. They're very yellow tinted, which like the current blue light glasses that I use, they don't have much of a tint. They were pretty cheap. And so I'm like, do they even work? So that's why I was like, all right, let's bust out the big bucks and we'll see what's up with these. So these are my new blue light glasses. We'll test them out over the next week and see if they do anything. So at Barnes & Noble, I was not planning on getting a normal book, but I did. 5 first chances. Cover looked good, the book looked good, so I got that book. What I was planning on getting is an interior design book. I didn't know which one, but the interior design handbook. I think I've seen this before on the Insta. No, maybe on Amazon. Either way, I've seen it before, and I was like, oh, I should get that. And I like opened it. I saw it and John saw it like at the same time. And I was like, oh, but it doesn't have any pictures. And John was like, I think if you want to do interior design, this is probably the place to start. So he's not wrong. So I got this kind of to, you know, get a read on interior design a little bit more, but also to hold me over until Alexandra Gator's book comes out. This is also a book I got in the mail the other day from Amazon. It's called Is Love the Answer? And it's a manga. Surprise, surprise. Crazy. I need to figure out how to read. I know I read it this way, right? I know that it happens like that. But I get a little bit confused when there's like bloop, bloop. Do I go bloop, bloop? Or do I go bloop, bloop? I'll figure it out eventually. But that's cool. Can't wait to do that. Okay, I did not get a callback. So as previously mentioned, I said if I wasn't going to get a callback, I'm pretty sure I'm not getting cast. I mean, they called back for like every named character. So, today is not a good day. Oh my God. Have I even talked about the contract stuff? I don't even know if I've talked about the contract stuff. Okay, I just went and looked. I did talk about the contract stuff for next year, but that was Wednesday, and it is Saturday. So there are some updates, I guess. He sent me the contract. It has the wrong number on it. I don't make what he thinks I make. The raise that he is proposing is actually less than what I'm currently making. So I got that. I told him that. I emailed him and told him that, and I'm waiting for a new contract, basically. However, I don't think I'm going to sign the contract. I said that I was talking about how, you know what? I don't know exactly what I said, so I'll just refresh your memory. If I sign the contract tomorrow and quit between tomorrow and August 1st, I have to pay the school $2,000 in damages. So it's like a penalty fee, basically. If I sign the contract and I quit once the school year starts, which is after August 1st, then I have to pay $3,000. So what I've decided is, you know, I'll ask if they'll take it out. I doubt they will. I'll ask if they'll take it out, but if they don't, I'm not going to sign the contract. Like, I can't afford to sign that kind of contract where if I quit, I need to pay $3,000. But because I'm an at-will employee, they can fire me whenever and for whatever reason they choose. What a time. I haven't had yogurt at home in so long, so I finally get to use my pretty bowls again. Let's go to Target. So I went to Target because I needed 2 things, and I did not get 2 things. First, I needed a yogurt because I ate one this morning, but they didn't have any small ones. So I just got this hefty guy, and I'm going to dish him up into different dishes for my breakfast. Then I needed carrots because Walmart didn't have what I was ordering. So I got some carrots. Then I was like, oh, you know what? I should get hummus because I have to test chickpea. That's on my list of things to test next. So I got hummus to test chickpea. And then I was like, well, I need crackers. And so I was like, oh, I'll grab these. But I don't want to eat something almond when I test the hummus because I'm not sure about almonds yet. I feel like I haven't tested it enough. So I don't want to test it with the hummus. But I was like, well, I'll get these almond flour crackers to continue testing almond. So then I got these, oh no, they're kettle corn. I've made a mistake. Sweet and salty kettle corn popper corners is not going to be good with hummus. I've made a mistake. All right, well, I'll get new ones of those today or some other day. I don't have to test hummus today. I can eat my almond flour crackers. Wow. Now, I also got this big poster board, and let me tell you why. I keep track of what I spend every month. I do, and in multiple places. However, it's not it for me because I'm still spending way too much money, and I know that I can cut back. I mean, like during the week when I'm like spending money, I'm like, I'm not spending money, but I am. So I'm gonna draw out like the month on here, and then I'm gonna try and keep track of my spending more and make it like physically in my space so I can see it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, I have cleaned the garbage from my car. I have removed the garbage from my apartment, and now I'm going to work on this. Basically, I'm just gonna make a calendar with maybe some room for notes. I could use my dry erase thing, but I just wanted to start here. So I'm gonna start here and make a big calendar basically with notes that I can continue to write on, etc. Let's go. All right, so I think I've got everything on this that I need. We've got different colors for different things that I know, like the prices and when they're coming out. I think I'm gonna hang it over there. That way I see it all the time, but we'll see. JK, I did not hang it there. I hung it up over here. I don't know why. I just really didn't want it in the kitchen. So it's in this little alcove.
So I was walking out of my apartment and I was like, wait, where am I going? I'm going to get gas and iced coffee. I just forgot so quickly. Jewelry, home, chocolate. Yes.
I think I'm gonna play around with this shelf right here for a little bit and see if I can make it fit more books, because I am out of space. And like not all my book, like I have like 3 or 4 books that are not on here. And I don't want to get another bookshelf yet. I do believe I will need another bookshelf. However, I don't want another bookshelf until I can like fill it at least halfway. But we are running out of space. I'm also gonna go through this contraption because it's a mess. Okay, so I actually didn't touch this shelf, but I touched this shelf. Look at that. It's a taller shelf, so I was like, you know what? Let's stock her up. Let's pile those to the top. Look at literally all of this crap. Oh my God. All right, y'all, ignore how dirty this is. Look at this bad boy. So much better. So this is the stuff that I use the most. We have Band-Aids in here. We have little pills in here. Every pill says on the back what it is. So theoretically, I should be able to figure that out. Then we just have like normal pills and like bottles that I have. Cough drops, Vaseline, etc. I don't use Pepto-Bismol, but that's where it is. So that's the top drawer. Everything I use the most. Second drawer is like an assortment of things, basically. Old meds that I could probably throw away. This little jar of random tubey things that I have, and my thermometer. Other little things that I use here and that is, I did training at school and I have that. So, you know, you just never know. The bottom drawer has things that I don't use as much and like some more personal items, but guys, that is so much better. So I have all these like gummy vitamins. I have so many of these Flow PMS vitamins because I had a subscription and I did not know how to change it. Like nothing was working. So I have so many. Those are all expired. These are the only ones that aren't expired. I'm going to keep these 2. These are either expired or these are hard. So I'm going to get rid of those, like, which is so sad because like, and I don't know, like I stopped eating these when I was getting them because I thought maybe it was giving me the stomach pain. Who knows? But I mean, we can always try again. We have them. So we'll see. I'm cleaning out this nonsense. This looks so much better, guys. Everything that's bad is out. I don't use this, so I push that to the back. Really, the only thing I ever touch in here is this box and this. This wasn't even in here. That's how much I cleaned this off. That was in a random other place, and now it's in here. All right, there was more stuff over here in this little cubicle. I took the record player and put it there. Whenever I do get a new shelf, the record player will go on that because it has just been sitting in one of those cubicles and I have not used it the entire time I've lived here. So once I get a new bookshelf, it will go on the bookshelf. I am sure of it. I wish I could just put another shelf in the bookshelf. That's what I need, is just another shelf right now. Anyway, did that. I cleaned out some cubes in this cubicle. I don't know why, but I did. So let's figure out what we can put there now. Okay, so I took the drinks that were sitting next to the cubby, took them out of their homes, put them into their new home, which is the cubby. I took my lunchbox and put it in there, which I shove my lunchbox in there anyway when I'm not using it during the weekend. So I think we're off to a good start. I could put shoes in there. That box at the bottom is shoes. It's all Converse, actually. So I could just put more shoes in that cubby. We'll see. Here's where we're at right now. So I'm sitting here watching Instant Dream Home, that makeover, whatever it's called. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to take all these doodads for that sign, take them off and put them in a bag. I have this one done. I need to like cut the U's because they're like double attached and those are difficult. But now I got to move on to this one. I got a little baggie full of them. So that's what we're doing. We did it, everybody. They're all done. Also, Ashley Gavin's comedy show is coming live soon, baby.
I had a pretty good year last year. It was really good. My favorite part is the homophobia got really good.
Hello, I am home. What a shot this is. I am putting on slacks. I'm gonna go for a walk. Long walk? Probably not. It's kind of cold out. It's like 40, 45 degrees, somewhere in there. So, kind of cold, but it is sunny. So I put on a sweater. We'll see if it fits underneath my denim jacket. But yeah, I'm gonna go on at least a little short walk. Ding!
See, we have the sun and the Toy Story sky. And then we have this gloom and doom. Meow, meow, meow. Toy Story, doom and gloom. Toy Story, doom and gloom. I can't remember the last time I saw this. Whoa. I brought my hat out today because we know last time when I didn't, I wanted to die. So, hat. Look at that sky. Toy Story, doom and gloom. Toy Story, like that is beautiful. I think the spawn of Satan's home is still there, guys. It's hard to tell in this light because it's in shadow, but that looks pretty familiar to me. Yeah, just look at that. This is Gorgas. Just absolutely gorgeous. You know, it is a lot nicer than I thought it was. So I am glad that we went on a walk because it has improved my mood already. 100%. So I'm gonna do the whole trail. I might have worn too heavy of a sweater, if we're being honest. Then again, I am now exposed to the wind. So we'll see if that's true. But so far, so good. All right, everyone, we've done it. We've shed the denim. It is slightly more doom and gloom, and I am cold. We did it, folks. It is less sunny, and I'm cold. And I should not wear Converse for walking. After this long, they're not comfortable.
I think I'm your buyer for this property.
You know I do be loving it when the light comes in. It is 7 o'clock though, and I need to figure out what I want for food. For some reason, my brain is telling me I want mac and cheese. I have some gluten-free macaroni. These are gluten-free mozzarella sticks, but these are not gluten-free chicken nuggets. However, these are all the only chickens and nuggets I have left. So I have no update on the job yet. Just let's make that clear. But second, here's the thing. When I keep talking about people, they're like, you're so calm about this situation. And I'm like, oh, like I wasn't the day of my meeting. I was like freaking out because I was stressed because I was like, I have to make every decision right now. And then I'm like, oh, I realized I didn't have to make every decision right now. I needed to make one decision and be aware of the branches of things that could happen, which would lead to other decisions. That's what needs to happen right now, is I need to make one decision and be aware of the other possibilities in the future. So everyone's like, oh man, you're so chill, Abbie, you cool. Where did that like anxiety go? It is still here. The anxiety is still in my brain. If I stop and think about one of the branches, I get so anxious. I just saw a TikTok video from Asheville, North Carolina. And Asheville is on my like short list of places that are possibilities to move if I decide to move again in the future. And that's one of the things that I was like, I need to figure out right now, right this second. So when I saw the video and I immediately like felt like I couldn't breathe, because like I know that decision is in my future of whether to move or whether to not to move. It doesn't necessarily have to be a decision. It's not a decision if I just stay here. It's a decision now because I'm like, maybe I should move. I don't know. What I'm saying is all of the anxiety is still in here. I'm just pushing it back right now. Hello, I'm at work, but I got these nifty little pill case holders, and look at these bad boys. I have one more, it's at home. So they have so many compartments. I just filled them up because I had a bag of meds, and I was like, I need to get them into their things. So this is for work, this is for my car, and then the other one will be for who knows what. Now, since I am at work, I was just kind of working with what I have, so these need to be filled up a little bit more. But we have Dramamine, we have chewable Dramamine, Excedrin, Claritin that you put on your tongue and it melts, Benadryl, and Sudafed. Same over here, same compartments. As you can see, need to fill up, but since this is the one that goes in my car, I'm taking it home to fill it up. And then Tums. I might put Tums in here as well, just to like have extra, or I'll put ibuprofen in there. Same with this bad boy, but I have like a whole Tums thing here. Although, I could put Tums in here and just take this home, because I don't use Tums as much anymore. However, I did buy a car pill crusher, so that stays in the car, and that is full of ibuprofen, so I don't think I need to put ibuprofen in the top if it's in the car pill crusher. I'll also keep a bag like this in my car with like powdered Tylenol, Band-Aids, Alka-Seltzer, maybe a few IBS things, little guys, just because they obviously don't fit in here. Toy Story Sky. Alright, I feel like it's a little bit nicer today, so we are wearing a less heavy of a sweater, but still a hat because know thyself. The birds are chirping, the sun is out. It's like 48 degrees according to my Google. Is that what it said? Something like that. And my feet are kind of cold. Weird. I am wearing different shoes today though. I have roughly half a mile left and my face is getting cold. When you're covered and there's no wind, it's fine. But then when you're not covered and there is wind, it is not fine. You can stay over there and all will be well. Y'all can also stay over there. After I came in for my walk, I was talking to my mom for about 15 minutes. She went into a store, did her thing. She came back out. She called me again, talked to her for another 15 minutes. And then I have been working on a job application for a communications coordinator for a public school system around here. So that's what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure that has de-thawed though now, and it is almost 7 o'clock, so I'm gonna make tacos.
So I've taken up a bit more of their time.
Hello, it's about 6 o'clock. I have virtual therapy today because my therapist can't meet on Saturday. My mom just called me because she had to hang up pretty quick with me when I called her when she was at work, so she just called me back. We talked for like 20 minutes, which was nice. I just kind of walked around and like did some like pickup tidying things, which solid. Like I said, have therapy, and then my apartment is doing like a bingo night, which starts at 6:30, but alas, therapy at 6. So I'm gonna go over there when therapy's done and see if it's still hip-hopping. But until then, let's get therapized.
And then the free space, and then G47.
Got some za. Shouldn't eat too much because gluten, but I got some za. Today has been an absolute shit show, and we will get to that in a second. But first, I've been waiting for this package all damn day, and I'm going to open it. This is so beautiful. On Your Space by Alexandra. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Oh my god. Look at this. Oh my god. Okay, this is genius. How to paint cabinets the right way. Oh, and it has pictures, it has instructions, it has what you need. It has like different, like, if your cabinets are like this is what it means. Oh my god. All right, first off, in order to get this book out of the freaking thing, the door, like, I have like a package door thing. They put it in there. You have a code, pops open. It wouldn't open. And I was like, I need this book after today. Don't freaking do this to me. So I was like on like help support, and eventually I got it to open. So we love that. Okay, so there's that. Let's talk about today, shall we? So this afternoon, I was eating lunch. It was about 1:45, 2 o'clock-ish. I was eating lunch, and I heard on the walkie-talkies, like, people talking about a fight downstairs in the secondary. And then I heard that the cops were coming, and like, they were like, all right, get those kids out of here, blah, 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 blah. So basically, and then we went into a lockdown, not because, like, people were in danger necessarily, but because they wanted to get everybody locked down in their space and let the cops come in and do their thing, basically. But not everybody knew that. I knew that because I had a walkie-talkie. So I knew what was going on. But, like, there were teachers, like, holed up with their kids in their classrooms thinking that they were going to die. Like, communication needs to be better on this front. So that was insane. The fight was insane. It was between like a group of girls, and like literally insane. I'm not talking like a fight. I'm talking like a fight. Like physical. Teachers were like hurt. Students were hurt. Like a fight. So that was the afternoon. And then also my boss finally got back to me, and he's still not understanding that I currently make more than what he thinks I do. And so I explained it to him. And then I was like, you know what? Also, though, I can't sign it with this thing in there. Obviously, he hasn't responded to me. I sent that email, like, he responded to me this morning at like 9 o'clock. And I sent the follow-up email probably around 6:30, 7 o'clock. And as I just said, there was a lot to be dealt with this afternoon. So he has not read it yet. And we had parent-teacher conferences tonight as well. And we have them tomorrow. Well, he might have read it. He hasn't responded yet. So it's likely that tomorrow I'll learn that I don't have a continuous job. I'm not freaking out. You're freaking out. I am so tired. I am so done with today and with everybody and everything. Like, I got this email from my boss this morning, and I was like, no way. Like, you are missing the point so much. And you know what? I'll talk about it more later on if at a point I don't work for this place. The update is I probably don't have a job. Not like right now, not in the immediate future, but in the near future. We're not going to think about that. It's just after 9 o'clock. Like I said, we had conferences tonight, so I didn't get home until 8:30. And then I had to spend 15 minutes getting this book, but I was like, I really need it tonight. I tried to make a smaller cup of coffee, and it did not come out as a smaller cup of coffee. I do have work today. However, we get to go in an hour later because of conferences. So I'm kind of just chilling right now. I woke up at generally the same time. I stayed in bed maybe like 10, 15 minutes longer, but I still got up at the same time. So I was like, I want a small cup of coffee because I don't want to be without coffee when I go to work, but I want coffee right now. So I was like, I'm going to make a small cup of coffee. That is not a small cup of coffee. Whatever, I'll have that, and then I'll make another one. I'm gonna go over this book. I've never been a fan of change. What does Abbie want to do? That is the question. Abbie wants to bake cookies. Abbie wants to unload her dishwasher. Abbie wants to read her Alexandra Gator book. Abbie wants to finish the manga about asexuality so she can finish another book in April, because she's only listened to one audiobook in the whole of April and not read a single book, and that's it. Abbie also wants to watch a movie. What movie? I don't know. Maybe like Tangled. Maybe Perks of Being a Wallflower. Maybe The Help. Those are all very different, but Abbie wants to watch them all. What will Abbie do? We don't know. So I unloaded my dishwasher and loaded my dishwasher with what was dirty. And then I finished reading the manga, Is Love the Answer? It's about asexuality, so that's cool. First time ever reading a manga, but I just finished that. My eyes are very brown. It is just after 6 o'clock. The sun has kind of come out. It's been dreary all day, so I think I'm going to stick close to my window for now. And then eventually make cookies. I got all this stuff out to make cookies, so it will happen. And I also want to watch Jury Duty because I want to finish it. I might finish it tonight. I don't know. And what else did I want to do? Oh, I'll eat supper eventually. But yeah, I think I'm going to sit here and read some more of Own Your Space. Pow-pow!
Judgment in favor of the defendant and against the plaintiff.
Why am I nervous about this right now?
Hold on just a second.
I'm nervous. I have finished Jury Duty and it was amazing. Loved it. And I feel like they all handled it really well with Ronald, because I feel like that could go badly, but why is that plant weeping? I feel like they all handled it really well. As you can see, the light is dimming. So I think it's cookie time. It's after 8 o'clock as well. I'm having some stomach pain. I wonder if it's because I've been having a lot of gluten today and yesterday. Not my fault though. Literally not my fault. Something is not right here because this is not dough texture. I added all the ingredients. I am confused. Okay, I added a little bit more water and we got to this consistency. I might have overloaded it with chocolate chips, but that's all right. They'll just be super chocolatey. Chocolate chip cookies. Cookies are made. There's a couple more in the oven, but this is like a small batch of stuff. Like it only takes a cup and a half of flour. I have 2 cookies in here. And as you see, I'm going to add ice cream and Hershey syrup and Nesquik chocolate. Wow! What a Friday. I literally did everything that I wanted, basically. I mean, I had to choose a movie, but in the list that we started with, I did everything I wanted to do, and that is amazing. I'm trying to catch this light. Look at me, a halo. I didn't finish Tangled, but I'm feeling pretty sleepy, so I think I'm gonna go to bed. I'm debating on if I want to put something on the TV while I fall asleep, like Tangled or Encanto or something. I think next week is going to be a stressful week for me. We'll see. Till then, I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.